Zombies has lost another legend, ladies and gentlemen. As if 2020 wasn't bad enough with Jason officially leaving Treyarch at the end of February, another incredible talent in the world of Call of Duty Zombies has left Treyarch. And that is the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Lee Ross. Now, if for some reason you don't know who Lee Ross is or what he's worked on, he was the associate project director on Infinite Warfare Zombies, which is legendary in its own right for creating some incredible zombies maps. He also worked on Extinction Mode and only recently moved from Infinity Ward to Treyarch to work on Blackout and much more. Lee was the perfect candidate to replace Jason Blundell's role as the director of Black Ops Zombies. And I think I can vouch for all of you when we all expected that Lee Ross was going to be promoted to director of Zombies in Black Ops this year, because he created a fantastic Zombies mode and there couldn't have been a better person to replace Jason as a director. And with Lee's departure following closely from Jason Blundell's, that's two huge significant pieces of the Call of Duty Zombies community formula gone. This picture here shows Jason Blundell, Lee Ross, and Cameron Dayton from Sledgehammer Games, all creative directors on their own Zombies modes. When Lee tweeted this in 2018, I couldn't have imagined a more perfect picture. But here we are in 2020 with the sad reality that these three gentlemen no longer work on Call of Duty, and the future of Black Ops Zombies looks quite scary. Because aside from Craig Houston, who is the only other face and public figure per se we can put to Treyarch Zombies, whoever is Zombies director is going to have huge shoes to fill. And with the incredible gameplay decisions Lee made in Infinite Warfare Zombies, he could have filled those shoes and then some. I'll talk a bit more about what I think about Black Ops 5 Zombies now with Lee's departure a little bit later into the video, but for now I want to talk about Lee because he is an incredible man who's worked at Activision for 16 years, and I can't really put into words how much of his incredible work has impacted the gaming memories that I will cherish when I'm older, that I had growing up as a teenager into the 20s that I'm in now. And I'm sure a ton of you guys can relate as well. So to read out the heartfelt letter Lee sent to the community, it reads, "Thank you to every single person that has supported me through the years. I've enjoyed hanging, chatting, and talking shop with each and every one of you, the good and the bad alike. The communities I've had the pleasure of working with have been wonderful to be a part of, and they will always be a part of me. Great memories, great times, great games, and even greater people. Together over the years, we've killed demons in hell, kicked asphalt in skate parks, horseback in the Old West, shredded chords on stage, slayed the cryptids with Samantha, and laid zombies to rest, courtesy of a crazy director named Willard Wyler. I can officially confirm today that I no longer work on Call of Duty and that I no longer work for Activision. While this may disappoint some of you and may cause celebration for others, lol, I'm ready to begin a new adventure in life. Though departing is sad and I'll miss many people, I am overwhelmingly thankful for the many opportunities I've had with the company. I've had some incredible times, learned a tremendous amount, worked with some of the most talented people in the industry, worked with some of the best games out there, and in the process I made lifelong friends that feel more like family. I'll be forever grateful for these experiences. To all of the wonderful people I've had the pleasure and honor of working with, thank you. What I do next is still a bit of a secret, but when I can say, I promise you that I'll be happy to share the news. And yes, I'm still making video games. Until then, I'll still be hanging around being my usual self. I look forward to continuing our chats about everything from games to comics to movies to wherever else. You've all been one hell of an inspiration. Thank you for sharing my passion for gaming and allowing me the opportunity and pleasure of entertaining you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you." Sunglasses emoji. What a absolute legend. And when I say he's probably worked on some of your favorite games from your childhood, I'm not joking here. If you ever played Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, Project A, or Proving Ground on PlayStation 2, he helped create those. If you played Gun, the Western shooter on PS2, the absolute classic, he helped create that. And a whole genre of games which I was addicted to during my teenage years. Everyone I knew was buying this game and playing it, and I became addicted. Pretty much helped start my YouTube channel by uploading videos on this shock horror is Guitar Hero. Every single one of you guys watching this video definitely has played Guitar Hero at some point down the line. You may not have played much, but me personally, I absolutely loved Guitar Hero back in the day. Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock, one of the greatest video games and one of the best-selling video games ever between 2000 and 2010. Lee Ross helped make that game. That is without question the greatest music rhythm game ever made, with some of the best songs, and it put Through the Fire and Flames on the map. Without that game, the song would not be what it is today. But not only that, he worked on Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock, Guitar Hero Aerosmith, Guitar Hero World Tour, Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock. I was so addicted to these games that every time a new Guitar Hero would come out, I would buy the band bundle, so I'd get the new guitar, or when it came with drums and a microphone, I got those too. I've even recently bought a new Xbox 360 just to play some of the old Guitar Hero games, and Lee, I gotta thank you for the incredible work you've done on those games, because if anyone watching played those games back in the day, they were just the most iconic, addictive games ever. Well, I remember when I first met Lee after a DLC 4 capture session for Infinite Warfare Zombies, we all went to this like bar and restaurant afterwards, hearing all the stories about development of Infinite Warfare Zombies, Call of Duty Ghosts. But when he moved on to talk about some of the Guitar Hero games, that's when it really hit me and went full circle that, oh my god, this man is responsible for some of the most iconic childhood gaming memories were all because of him. It's just insane, right? And of course, he worked on Extinction mode in Call of Duty Ghosts, as well as Infinite Warfare Zombies. And more recently in Black Ops 4, he is credited as a designer on Black Ops 4. We know that he worked on Zombies in Blackout with his incredible direction when it comes to game mechanics, features, designs. He probably worked on other things besides just the generic Zombies in Blackout, but this guy has really done so much for the gaming community at large, as well as the Zombies community. Zombies in Spaceland is without question one of the greatest Zombies maps ever made. It just has a perfect design. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It's incredibly fun and engaging for any player. You've got an awesome set of elemental wonder weapons. You've got a really simple Easter egg, but with a tricky boss, which feels rewarding every time to complete. And then you just have some of the wackiest ideas ever that should not work in Zombies, and everyone was so skeptical about it when it first was revealed, but it worked amazingly well. David Hasselhoff as a DJ, 80s music pumping throughout a Zombies map. Just the idea of jumping between different genres and different decades that all have their own unique spin and twist on pop culture was amazing to blend that all together into Zombies, which up until then we've only known to be a super serious mode. And sure, not every map was a smash hit, but overall though, Infinite Warfare Zombies is the greatest non-Treyarch Zombies mode that we will ever get. And with the future pointing to Treyarch Zombies this year, with no Blundell and no Ross, it's very hard to imagine what Zombies is going to be like this year. Now, there still is a glimmer of hope, as Craig Houston is still at Treyarch as far as I'm aware. And he is the glue that's currently holding all of Treyarch Zombies together. He's written every bit of dialogue since almost the very beginning. I think direction from a story front should not be at all something we worry about. It's still going to be top notch. It's going to be incredible. And Craig is going to be at the helm for that. But whoever the new Zombies director is, I really hope that we as a community at least give them a chance. For all we know, Treyarch could be kicking up the greatest Zombies mode that we have ever had. As tons of people have criticism for Jason's direction from Black Ops 2 Origins onwards, that, you know, they didn't like the fantasy sci-fi route it went, and they want something a bit more grounded in reality. And whilst there's definitely uncertainty right now about the direction with Black Ops 5 Zombies, this could be exactly what Zombies needs. A fresh start and a fresh perspective from a brand new lead developer. In some ways, if you think about it, Zombies hasn't really changed all that much at all. I remember from Black Ops 3 transitioning to Black Ops 4, myself along with most of the Z-Boys all had a discussion and thought, you know what, we really hope that this year with Black Ops 4 that Zombies just evolves in a way that we've not expected or seen before. Something that really revolutionizes the gameplay and changes it so it's not as simple as, oh, we just jump straight on it and we're familiar again. At its core, the gameplay and the mechanics have remained pretty much identical between all four games, apart from, you know, some much needed technical upgrades. But you know, this could be the first time where we see Zombies be drastically different, and it could be really good. Like, imagine they go full balls to the wall and make like a massive open world map. Far bigger and, let's be honest, better than Transit, where perhaps there could be like 32 players on one map, but you're all in groups of 4 and you're all in different parts of the map at one time. Like a map that has its own life to it and could be constantly updated and changed, a little bit like a battle royale map of sorts. Putting it into perspective, when Black Ops 1 was around, Jason was a fairly new developer for the world of Zombies, and look what happened when he was thrusted fully into Zombies. He created and produced some of the greatest maps of all time. But I guess it's now time we need to welcome a new face face with their own creative ideas to create some great zombies maps. And whilst yes, admittedly, I am a little bit worried about the future of Treyarch Zombies, Craig is still there. But it is sad all the same to imagine that Lee Ross's direction when it comes to gameplay aspects could have made this the best Treyarch Zombies we've potentially ever had. If you've not already left your thoughts about Lee Ross or the direction that Black Ops 5 could go in, if you're worried or not, please let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you've ever played a Lee Ross developed game, like the video right now to let me know, especially Guitar Hero. And if you haven't subscribed already, keep yourself up to date by clicking that subscribe button and turning on the bell for more Black Ops 5 news. But thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.